Okay, today I have a super equation for you guys because this equation has both a logarithm part and also an exponential part. And I got this question from the Math D contest, and this is from the year of 1997. And you know it, please go ahead and pause the video and try this first. Done? Okay, here we go. First, let's get rid of the logarithm first. Right here we have log base 2, so let's just do 2 to this power and also do 2 to that power. So this and that will cancel, and we will get 9 minus 2 to the x equals, we have 2 to the 3 minus x. We can write that as 2 to the third power over 2 to the x. And then let's just clean the denominator. So let's multiply everybody by 2 to the x. And let's just kind of fix everything in a nicer way. Let's see, right here, we are just going to have like negative x like here, but it's okay. Let me just put this down at like 9 and then times 2 to the x, and then 2 to the x times 2 to the x is 2 to the x squared. So I'm just going to write it as minus 2 to the x, and then we square that, and finally this times that, well, the 2 to the x will cancel, and we have 2 to the third power, which is 8. And in fact, look at this. This is a quadratic equation in terms of 2 to the x. So now we just have to fix this a little bit. Let me put these two things to the right hand side, and I'll write this down first. Also, we have 2 to the x square, and then minus 9 times 2 to the x, and that's added with 8. That will be equal to 0. And right here, what do we do? Yes, we can factor this, and I will use the tic-tac-toe method. How do we do it? Well, draw the tic-tac-toe boxes like so. In order to get 2 to the x squared, we better have 2 to the x and 2 to the x, right? They multiply to get this. And now to get 8, what do we need? We need minus 1 and minus 8. Why? Because we see this times this gives us negative 8 times 2 to the x, and then this times that gives us negative 1 times 2 to the x. Together, we do end up with negative 9 times 2 to the x. So we have found our correct combination, and this means the factoring for this is 2 to the x minus 1 times the other one is 2 to the x minus 8, and this is equal to 0. So put this to be 0, we look at 2 to the x equals 1, meaning x has to be equal to 0. And on the other hand, 2 to the x better be equal to 8, that means x will be equal to 3. Do they work? Yes, they do. Just double check. So put the 0 here. This is 9 minus 2 to the 0, which is 1. Then that will give us 8. And then put 0 here, that will be 3. Log base 2 of 8 is indeed equal to 3. And then when you put 3 in here, this will be 0. And 2 to the third power is 8. 9 minus 8 is 1. That will give you 0. Yeah, so very nice. They both work. So that's it. Check out my other videos for more questions like this.